Alright, hello everyone. How's everyone doing? It's Terra Mystica time today. We've got another all-player commentary for you where we all play this game while discussing the strategic elements for everyone. And yeah, so with me I have Ranior, mikechike, and CS2376 Jr. You guys want to say hi? Any notes from you guys about what you guys see in this setup, or if you just want to talk about this game in general?
Lots of coins. So yeah, both of the cult coin events are in the game, and there's a lot of coins in the past tiles.
The cults are kind of a mess for bonuses, so there's not huge benefits to being a very culty faction. There is quite a bit of benefits to sending priests to cults, because you're going to get a big coin payout in round 5. The scoring opportunities are a little limited. Temple doesn't often give you more than 4 points, or maybe even 8. Stronghold Sanctuary in the final round's not great either, so it's going to be a bit hard to score big econ here. There's a couple pass tiles, but not a lot, so scoring's going to be a bit prioritized. Economy is a bit easier to obtain. It's the broad brushes I'm seeing here.
Yeah, with all those things said, that means it's a Fakir's game.
Yeah!
We're also playing on Fire and Ice side 1, which is notably better for Fakirs.
You started going with that, and I was like, oh no, he's picking Darklings.
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Are we, is it landscapes or no?
They're off.
They're off. Alright, good.
I mean,
good.
Yeah, without landscapes, Fakirs do need a ridiculous amount of coins in the game to be viable, and guess what?
Well, I mean, they're not really going to be sending priests to cult that much.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's still
hey
enough
Matt,
coins.
how are you doing?
There's still enough coins in the past tiles and stuff.
So yeah, I accidentally had your guys' volume off until I think Ryan started talking, but didn't really miss anything. Just they were talking about how many coins there were, and they said hi.
Ryan said.
So, question in the chat is, better with landscapes, no? Well, my answer is that it depends. I see landscapes as an optional balancing tool or rebalancing tool, but it really just kind of shifts where things are instead of fully balancing things, because every setup is different enough to me.
Correct. The landscapes meta, I think, shifts balance. It does not make the game better balanced. I have quite a few complaints about landscapes. I really lean on they do not like them scale.
I mean, they were never even play tested. They were kind of just voted on and then sent out in a mini expansion.
Correct. They're just, yeah, it's fine. It wasn't meant to be.
Unless you're talking about Fakirs being better with landscapes, in which case, absolutely.
Oh, that's 100%.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
And then question, in real life, what do you feel is the best way to choose factions? This home group almost always randomly deals one board to each player, then they choose which side. I would say for casual groups, that's totally fine. If you get more experience with the game, get like 10 or 20 plays in, then you realize how important the color wheel is. So you can end up with some really unfair distributions that way.
Giants.
And then if you do get more experienced, you can like pick the 4 colors that are more fair and then deal randomly. That's fine. It's also usually okay to go everyone picks a faction in order, and it's also okay to auction this way or other ways if you care that much.
Yeah, for the most part. Until you get to pretty high level play, it doesn't matter. Picking an order is pretty good, actually. It's fine.
Can get boring, but it is fine.
It's not even that it's boring. It's just picking an order is fine. Like
It's just like, I mean, maybe this is back to high level play. It's just that like it's the same factions every game. It's bland.
Right, and with lower level play or less experienced play, that's not really going to happen.
I mean, I don't. That was like a year ago for me. I don't know what I was doing back then. I was probably doing.
You were taking econ favorites all the time. That's what you were doing.
Yeah, that was your fault. You're the reason I'm the way I am.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm blaming you.
That's fine. On some level, it's good. Boring old
I got it.
dwarves. Oh,
In a row again.
why do we sandwich giants, people? Why?
It doesn't.
Why did you
don't
pick
care.
Giants, huh?
Yeah, that's a better question. How are they going to score the last
Because we have to force Lumen to play giants more.
He played them once.
I played them once and I won. Are you not happy?
I'm not satisfied.
That's a shame.
So
I'm proud.
So on this map, typically the best factions are mermaids and nomads. If I remember correctly.
Yep.
And to have mermaids here with no neighbor and like some typically weaker factions, this seems like the only bids are going to be on mermaids for at least a bit more. CS doing his part to reduce the Mike and CS both trying to bid them down faster.
Oh yeah, I like fast bids.
We may as well speed this auction up a bit, because yes, mermaids are going to go at least 15 lower than the other factions.
I don't know, Logus did show me that dwarves are playable. I'll give him that.
Yeah!
Well, so
Yeah,
this map is really terrible for...
No, like, he played him well on this map. He just made a mistake at the end of the game. Like,
Well,
did
I would also then argue
second?
that his opponents were making too many mistakes.
It was me, Mike, and Ryan.
Andrews, I mean, he still lost. Like, he did fine, but like,
He played. I thought they were garbage, and he showed me they're playable.
We have mermaids without. Well, okay, yeah, yes. No faction is ever like truly unplayable, right? Like, people make way too big of a deal about the differences in factions and balance and all these matchups. Like, fakirs can win high-level games in certain setups, and like, none of the factions are that disadvantaged that they're always bad or always going to lose.
Right.
I don't know. Giants Temple opening might always lose.
Hey, I mean, you have another chance to try it.
And Swarmleads Swarmleads probably have to build their stronghold. Yes, there are certain things one must do, but
I definitely have to try a Swarmleads dwelling village. I have to someday.
All right, fine. You know what? Also, as long as you're challenging yourself, play Darklings without temples. Yeah.
No.
Like, come on! It's the main advantage Swordlings have is that they have a free trading post upgrade near their stronghold. Like the main advantage Giants have is that they get a free transform every turn. Like, you're ignoring those. Like, why not play Darklings while ignoring priest production? Like, I don't know. I don't understand.
New challenge. All right, cool. You're just gonna you just take the priest action every round, and then
Priest
you get a
towns?
big working economy. You get a stronghold for 3 priests.
Yeah, exactly.
It could work. It could work.
It could. I mean, no favorite tiles is going to be a bit rough as well, but
I didn't even think about that. And you're limited to 4 structures. You can't fight for either network or cult. Yeah, that'd just be bad. I don't see how you would win that.
Well, no. So you can get like 7 priests throughout the game. That's enough to get your structures. You build dwellings, trading posts, and you really time your stronghold so you can do the worker conversion.
Yeah.
You also are you're still allowed to use power spades. I didn't say that you couldn't use those. Darklings could still touch. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be touching those.
I mean, obviously you shouldn't do it, but yeah, my point is, yes, certain factions require you to play into their strengths, so be it. So Mike, how much are we going to bid mermaids down? How good are they, really?
They are really good on this map. They're really good.
No, there is no landscapes. The landscapes are ridiculous.
Not convinced dwarves are next. I don't know if dwarves are the worst here. I think
I wasn't going to pick dwarves next.
I'm not touching dwarves either. I think Andrew has dwarves safely.
that means one of the other two is a good deal.
Works for me.
It's a shit setup for dwarves. There's no workers anywhere in workers. One tile for workers and everyone else likes it.
Ooh, and Fakirs are next to. The problem is, I still, even though they're sandwiched again, I still kind of just want giants.
Yeah, Ryan does well with giants, so I'm a little scared here.
Are we just throwing Mike down 23 points and playing?
There's a real chance of that because I was ready to.
I'm regretting this last bid because I think you guys agreed that dwarves are trash here.
Yeah, you double bid. Oh, never mind. You didn't double bid. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna run it.
So prove this wrong, dwarves.
I'll do my best. I mean, I am not the greatest dwarves player. I'm just trying to play
Start with a
dwarves.
shovel. You start with a shovel, and that's about all I see for them.
Or I can start with two workers.
Oh my god! And you're gonna hand Mike the shovel? Can I get back to bidding again? Like, my god.
Wait, are you really gonna hand Mike the shovel?
No.
Okay.
Well, we were just talking about how good workers are, and like I could take workers.
Yeah, but you know what's better economy than workers? A spade.
Yep.
Worker income.
Yeah, I'm still not great on these starting spots with these guys.
I think there's
That's just a
two-ish real options here.
I played my first Fire and Ice game with mermaids on this map, like with Fire and Ice rules, and they were really easy, honestly.
There's a lot of really good stuff here.
Question in chat says who has the best deal here. I would say it's probably not CS because dwarves are so bad on this map. But I don't know about the other three.
Everybody's dissing the dwarves. I gotta prove them wrong.
Dude, the stats have them as like the worst faction on any map. Faction map combos, this is the worst.
Yeah.
I don't think they're great on the map, but I think I can pull something off here.
Literally the worst.
I see the last two rounds. I see the last two rounds, and I think I need to, Fakirs and dwarves will have an advantage because they have inherent scoring.
I mean,
I felt like dwarves were a little better than Fakirs. I could be wrong, but
I would give you 5 more points here and be fine with that, honestly. Like,
I agree. I don't think dwarves have a chance here. But we'll see. I still think Mike, even with being 23 points down, is
very possible. Very possible.
I mean, yeah, mermaids always have a chance on this map.
I'm going to preemptively state that many people would think that the lack of past shipping tile is a big deal for mermaids, but I think the proper valuation of that difference is more like 5 VP instead of 15.
I agree.
Yep.
So this is pretty easy last choice for me here.
The dwelling scoring tile is still really good, right? So like,
yes.
Right, where am I going? Need temp ship here. Blue. The workers, because I know the people like them.
I don't understand people's fascination by taking this tile.
I would take it.
Stronghold. I know you guys do. I honestly think it's bad, but it makes
I think it's really good.
It makes me a lot sad. I think it's
Worker is a 4-power action, and I'll use
it depends on what you're doing.
So basically, if he gets one dig, he can open temple, trading house, 2 dwellings. Like, how is that not good?
Because the trading house early is really not that good. You just want dwellings, and then you want power and coins. Like, I guess this is partly my personal play style, but I would be much happier taking the coins tile than taking 2 workers. It's so easy to get workers as mermaids by just building a bunch of dwellings.
But I find that odd because we have like the same play style and like we have very different views on opening styles.
Yeah, and I'm rated a 570. So
There you go.
Bringing ratings into it. So I did advertise this game as an experts game.
I lost like 3 games or 4 games. I blew them. I made like 20-point mistakes. It's ridiculous. But I had a really good game yesterday. So
I'm like keep dealing with against Ryan's Giants is giving them too much powers.
And
Ryan
Stronghold.
doesn't play Giants. He doesn't open temple.
it's fine. You guys you could deny me early, but I'm still gonna get power from the center, right? It's just
We're getting it.
I just wanted my. I mean, I upgraded where only I could.
yeah. I knew you would upgrade down there. I'm surprised. They are giving you a lot of power, so we really believe Dorms. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna.
I mean, if they think I'm gonna do so bad, they should charge me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's wrong to give you charge here. So.
Yeah, I think as mermaids, I personally would have started way in the northeast.
Well, I liked where he started. Either that or to the right of me.
I would have started to the right of you, Andrew.
I think I would have started to the right of me as well.
Yeah.
But both were fine.
I got hemmed in there against Giants, so I didn't want to get trapped by Giants.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's too many spots I need to clean near Giants, so that's no good.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Your power.
You get a ton of power this map as Giants. You just do. People want these center hexes. You guys are eventually going to upgrade next to me. It's going to be fine.
I'm tempted to go for 2 temple opening, but I don't think I need to.
Seems reasonable.
Hey, more leads. Look at that. I'm doing so terrible.
Or catching up on chat here. Hello, APS numbers. And then, is it still common for most factions to rush to the temple that gives 1 or 2 points for each dwelling? Yes, that's the baseline strategy. Though we didn't have to rush it here because Giants are almost impossible to get a temple, and I would say that if you intend on building 2 temples early like I am, it's possibly better to do Earth 2 or Fire 1 or Air 2. I don't know. Do you guys think I made a mistake by taking Earth 1 here this early?
Probably. Because Fakirs really need an econ favor, and you can probably get temple before Ryan next round. I don't know.
I don't think... It depends. If you're not going to go second temple early enough, I think just securing Earth 1.
Well, I mean, dwarves are also better as Earth 2 than Earth 1, right?
In general, you like to have a lot of workers, so it depends. I mean, he doesn't know that you're not going to take that, and part of the problem is, again, we talked about this scoring setup has a bit of a scoring, it's a little hard to get a ton of points because our later rounds don't offer a ton of points.
Right.
So there's extra advantage this game to scoring. In general, though, yeah, in high-level games, you're not necessarily going to see people all rushing to take Earth 1, because a lot of games you can score points enough different ways that you don't have to.
Well, I know in that Fjords League, every single game I was looking for a spade, and every single game I didn't get a spade, because everybody took the spades instead of, a temple or for Earth 1.
Correct. Spades are more important in high-level games in most of the time. And so, yeah.
Because the only game I was seat 1, I took Acolytes, and, that game I'm not going for a spade.
Alright, see ya, Enwall, and hello, Fofo.
I better actually get somewhere.
Well, he's not getting trapped this game. That's a shame.
Getting places could be useful. Who knows?
Yeah, did you anticipate I was going to allow myself to be trapped? Like,
I've seen it before.
fair
At
enough.
least, like, it's not terrible to get trapped.
Oh, and look at that. See, Mike's giving me power anyhow.
He is doing the trading house. Here we go.
He is
Told ya.
gonna. He's gonna do it. That's fine. I legitimately think he has a better economy if he just has a bunch of extra coins and is just
Well, you would take priest and go like 3
has
5.
dwellings. Fine, that's an option too. I don't need. I honestly don't
Sorry,
think
3
it's-
Earth. Yeah.
But admittedly, he probably gets coins in the pass here, so it's probably okay. But like, it's all good. Wow, I have lots of options. Nobody took priest this round.
I wanted to, but didn't get there.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't really want to be honest, but maybe I'm going to.
I probably should have just priested instead of single dig. Also,
No, I think the dig's better. It's harder to get digs, right?
they are worth
It
2
also-
points, but
It also denies us a dig.
yeah, it denies.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a really long round here, but oh well.
I mean, you're not really fighting for pass tiles because Mike's almost certainly taking the spade this early in the game, right? Or am I missing something?
I'll probably take the spade, yes.
Yep.
Oh, the bridge. I was thinking priest and then 7 coins, but you're a power short. I was wondering what you're gonna do.
Well, I could have priested and got a power from going up the cult and then coins.
Sorry, I should specify. I was thinking priest, 7 coins, shipping, dwelling.
Oh god, yeah. That's
But you're 1 power short of that.
Yeah, that's too much. This is a good opening still. The tough part is if I do want to spend a bunch of power for another priest to a cult here, or if I do just
I mean, which cult would you even choose?
probably fire. I don't actually need the power long term. It's nice to have 3 spots. It'll help score points. I mean, none of us are super culty factions, so 3 spots are going to be somewhat valuable. I need points, and I'm not going to get them. I'm probably not going to get them easily this game, so I think I need to do network. I think I kind of need to do cults. I'm going to need to get at least a water 1 at a reasonable time. I'm probably going to need 3 towns.
Well, you probably get Earth 1.
Yeah, I might still get Earth 1, and that's pretty neat. But we'll see. But that's partly I'm trying to figure out what I actually want to build soon, and when I'm going to get coins. I'm getting a few coins from the cult right now with Candy, but
I am going to be the coiniest, though.
yeah, alright.
Oh, coiny.
I was given a ton of power, let's use it all. What the heck? 3 power actions round 1, why not?
Looking like Yetis.
Alright.
I'm also realizing I probably spaded the wrong hex, because the red is a lot more contested than the brown.
I actually thought you were going to spade the brown in the center.
In the center?
He doesn't really need that, and I think he does want to.
I would agree he doesn't need it. It's just like it's a good spot for leech because he knows I'm going to upgrade there. So he gets at least 2 leech from it.
That's fair.
And like you could always dig that X. You probably won't, but you could.
With that said, Lumen, yes, I agree. The dwarves potentially want to tunnel down to this red. So, but
I'll slowly move onwards.
I mean, this is the nice part about Fakirs on this map, right? Like you're gonna get to
Didn't
be able
expect
to.
that from dwarves. Dwarves just not interested in doing like a... Because I thought they would take the green.
Cool.
I thought for sure he was going to take that Hex.
So, I mean, if I take the green now, I'm forced to take my blue, or else... I mean, we saw him do that double
Oh,
bridge.
for connection. I
Yeah,
see. You're thinking,
connection.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's just... Like, Logus didn't really care about connection with doors, and he still scored good, but...
I was going to say...
I feel like my econ is killed if I tunnel there. If I tunnel that green.
Yeah, well,
So, I was going to say, he's also fighting giants and mermaids, right? Like, we're both going to have at least, like, Network 14 by the end of the game. And so I'm not sure he's going to. So I think it is reasonable for him to just say, I'm going to just score via
Like,
faction.
I now get 3 dwellings down this round. Like, I feel like this is much better.
I feel like I want that spot. Question is... One dig or using my shovel? I think I'll... Just bring the coins then. I can still get the coins next move. Probably. On giants, but...
Yeah. Well, so this is part of what, I don't know, maybe I like giants of the map more than I should. The red factions, I feel like, just get a lot each. Like, the action tends to
red
be
is
around.
a fantastic color on this map.
Yeah. All right.
Chaos
Sorry,
Magicians
Mike.
are
I need...
pretty good.
I want...
Give me the leech. Give me the leech.
I want town spot. Sorry. Can't.
Give me the leech. Give me the leech.
Giving everyone the leech.
Yeah. Mike forced me to do it.
Man, fakirs are so bad. I have no power. I need everything.
I'm surprised you built the dwelling. I guess you're just gonna 3 power to a worker for your second temple, or not even do it.
Yeah, I'm
Is there
considering
much-
my options.
Is there a... Yeah, I mean, he can build a second temple next round otherwise.
Right, I'm thinking temple next round so my trading post can score.
You do have all the coins. You and I, we both have coins.
Yeah, my coin issue is not an issue. My power issue is a huge issue. Hello, Rilo. Yeah, I am doing this. Oh, God. And now 6 coins are a priest. Probably the priest. I have 4 flights I can make. Ugh. Yeah, this is a tough faction.
Fakirs are, and it's tough to get power and a lot of setups with them, yeah.
Yeah, I prefer like an Earth 2 or Air 2 opening because of that.
Yeah. I still might do a Econ favor this coming round. Like, Air 2 and Priest to Air is not terrible.
Alright, Lumen and I had fast passes.
Oh,
Coins
wow.
are there, which is what I wanted, but do I actually just want more victory points?
Points. Who needs them? Overrated.
I need points.
Ryan gave a good outline of his game plan, so I guess I'll give mine. Mine is that I'm going to points up all the points and try to be competitive in network. And
Oh.
that's about it.
I'm not sure what my game plan is yet. Build a bunch of dwellings. Or buildings, I guess. Tunnel.
Below a little, it feels like.
Man, I'm not even winning.
Anything you can points, I can points better.
Apparently. Yeah, come on, Mike, give me that spade.
Come out of the round, so I don't want to fall, but I'm deciding. taking point. For me, I think I have to start taking points. Worker here is not much. Temp ship gets me to the blue spot. Really that urgent. Points.
Yeah, I think that's pretty clearly your best choice here.
I got big economy. But big deficit.
Yeah, I mean you're in the best spot econ wise though, right? Like
By a lot.
Is my econ garbage? I got
No,
7 workers a turn.
but mermaids have like way more potential than you.
so part
Like
of the
you're done
upshot
on
for
the
Mike
map
is
already.
Mike has much clearer paths to towns, whereas you, Andrew, have one town, and then you're also not connected, right? So like it's like I guess yeah, it's not just you're right. Your econ's about as
I feel like my econ, is pretty good. It's just, I just don't have connections. And
some of the other things.
So dwarves,
some of the other things we talked about though.
it's just like dwarves. They can't increase shipping, so they can usually do well on cults. I'm planning to win earth and air cults, if possible. Obviously, it might not be possible, but I mean, giants. You haven't built a temple yet. I assume you're building the temple this round. It's almost certainly what you do.
Yes,
but,
a temple is coming this round. Yeah.
Like mermaids, they probably just stick to their water cult because we've discussed how just winning a cult is better than trying to do too many cults.
For sure.
And fakirs aren't going to even try for cults. So assuming giants stick to their fire cult, mermaids stick to their water cult, I should be able to win both earth and air.
Seems reasonable. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Since we're talking pretty openly, like I'm hoping to get a fairly. Oh, that's fun.
I expected that. I mean, I could have spent a good bit to take that spot, but
Yeah, no, that's fair. But yeah,
I didn't have much else to do with that day.
the fact that Mike's also been kind of cut off from the eastern half of the map is
Long term going to be important.
things are not quite as smooth for him as we were making it all
I
out.
don't feel like I'm in shape.
Well, I think I'm about to give you copious amounts of power, so that'll help you out, buddy.
5 points.
Oh, come on, you gotta charge me because I'm doing the worst. That's what everybody's been saying.
Well, the problem is I'm charging all of you, or I'm charging Mike alone. I'll charge Mike alone. Like, that's fine.
Yeah. Hate to see it.
My temple clearly has to go here because I'm setting up for a sanctuary town, so, like...
Yep.
You want this power?
Do I want 6 power? Oh,
Don't
You want an
like
extra
this.
dig? I mean,
well, it's half, right? It's yeah.
But it's 10 points for a dig because he's gonna do it again. Or no, he's not.
It's.
He might-
I
he
mean,
might
this
upgrade
is
that later.
this is otherwise like 3 coins for 5 points. Like, oh, this is.
yeah. It depends on how much utility you get out of it. I would say if there was a good chance you could get Earth 1... Well, I think you... If I was in your shoes, I would take the power, double dig with the power action, not build, and then take Earth 1 this round. And then build there.
That's a bit bold. No, I take it just because I in general believe, even in round 3, that much extra resources are worth the
Sure.
points.
Here, Mike,
Sure.
I'll charge you. But
It's early enough.
I believe that like.
I got
Well, this was my read on Ryan's situation. I think he goes Temple Sanctuary this round for Earth 1, Water 1.
Whoa, that's
And then you can still build 2 dwellings.
He's
so
getting
it's a
too
thought,
much here anyway.
but
How does Ryan get 1 Earth here? I don't understand what happened. He
You
gets,
can build a temple right here.
I mean, how did it happen is what I'm saying. How did you let him get it?
so allowing
Dwarves Earth 2 is better than Earth 1. And yeah, I get that I'm giving Giants Earth 1, but like it got me an extra dwelling out last round.
Oh, but I'm saying
This round-
you should have gotten Earth 1 in this round, I think.
I kind of agree with Mike. I
So
was
why would I go
surprised.
for
I
Earth
thought
One? At this point, Water One's better for me.
Oh no, that's
I-
not where I. Okay, that's fine.
Because it's too much for Giants to let them take 7 coin and still get Earth.
I
Who's gonna
agree
win?
with
I
Mike.
think Ryan's gonna win. That's all I'm saying.
it is really good for me that.
So
Earth
I
One is
still have to do
here.
what's best for me, right? Earth One is less points than Water One, so why would I go for Earth
You could
One?
you could probably pick up both. Maybe get that later.
I don't think I would be going for both this game.
We're building a ton more dwellings, so I don't think it's obvious. All right, one is done.
Yeah, I mean, I broadly agree with you, Mike. Though I feel quite good now.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have to go Water One, but being able to get Earth One's really nice, especially since I probably snag Water One. I'm not sure I'm going to do it this round, but I might not actually. I guess to be fair, there's only 2 copies, and you guys might take them, but I don't even need one now. So
I mean, my read was he's getting locked out of one of the favorite tiles, or at least he should. And Water One is more points for me, so I just take Water One and lock him out of Water One.
and that's
Too
fair.
much, though.
But
It's too much.
How are you gonna lock him out of Water 1 if I don't take Water 1?
yeah, that's the
Well,
issue.
yeah, but I just know that generally round 3 economic favorite tiles aren't great. I mean, they can be done. It's just
He
like,
says right as I'm gonna take one.
Yeah, I think
wouldn't.
it's
I'm not surprised if you take one. It's just you.
totally. It's fine. Again, it's also the math is way different for dwarves and fakirs because they have such strong inherent scoring, as we were talking about. So extra economy translates to points much easier than for a lot of other factions. And Lumen has been very power starved, and so it's not entirely shocking that he is trying to solve that here.
I mean, if it didn't come with a spade, I would probably take Water 1.
Well,
Yeah,
you could
that's
have also
fair.
taken Water One and built a dwelling.
But it doesn't come with the spade. Yeah, I get his point too. Air 2 comes with a cult spade this round, right? So like it's good.
I find it hugely important, so... I'm not going to need that many spades this game, compared to a typical base map Fakirs.
Yeah.
And it's possible that Giants only infringe on one of my yellows this game, which is ridiculous.
Well, so that's the funny thing about Giants, right? They mostly just want reds. And my experience from this map is that the yellow faction actually doesn't have a ton of reds that they care about. That you care about a decent number of browns.
So that's
yeah.
why I was saying Giants and a sandwich on this map is just not that bad.
Yeah, even dwarves don't care about a lot of the reds, right? Or gray doesn't. So a lot of the reds I want aren't getting super messed with. But it's still a little tough for my eventual network goals. But
Alright, I gotta keep moving.
Logus will be proud. I'm making him proud.
it's good. It's good.
I think I'm outlasting the town up. Thinking about what to do with my priests. Fighting another cult. This one comes with power leader. Go to this one.
Alright, so I think the worker snowball is going to be worth more than the 2 points. So I'm going to build a dwelling. The other option is to pass. Not quite sure which pass tile I actually want right now.
Wait, Andrew, you took more workers? You have a you don't have a big building. What are you doing?
We were just talking about this just yesterday. Dwarves just want workers.
Yeah, I guess it's a 4-point tile, so... No, I guess, yeah, sorry, you really don't want temp ship, so...
Yeah, I mean, I could have taken 5 coins.
I mean, I don't think 3 power 3 coins is a bad pass tile.
I would agree with that. I just wanted the coins.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, not the coins, the workers. Yeah, that's on that.
And 7 coin power action. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, you get it.
This one's steep for me.
Yeah, it's a lot of power.
Well, here's the funny thing when one faction is playing with such a big opening deficit like this. Is it actually... Does it make you more conservative in leeching power, and does that actually remove some of the value of the faction if you can't take this kind of power leech?
Yes. I think it's one of the mistakes people make.
Oh man, Logus in chat coming at CS here. Misleading title. CS is not an expert.
In Mike's position here, I would have taken the power, but I perhaps take too much power. But like, if he accepts that power, he gets a power action next round. I don't know what he wants it to be, but
They're probably getting one anyway.
Logus, you said you were busy today. What's happening?
okay,
I don't know.
that's fair. You probably do. I don't know. It's true. I mean, who knows? At the very worst, that leech was 2 coins for 3 points. Alchemist ability that makes them pretty strong is 2 coins for 2 points. So like, it's round 3 still. Like, I think taking resources, even if they're cost points, is the right move. But especially because you already have Earth 1 and Water 1, so like you
I
have
agree.
good ways. You have.
I
good ways
just
for
accept like
resources
all the
to
leech
play.
until round 4, basically.
I
Well, I was thinking of passing now for this tile as well, so the charge isn't gonna be too much.
Okay, yeah, if you were thinking about taking temp ship anyhow. That's, yeah.
Alright, so I can have the spade or 6 points. 7 points. Maybe 6.
Maybe 8.
I don't think I have enough
Gotcha.
points for that.
Dream big.
Alright.
Dream big.
That's good, because the shovel is pretty useless for giants.
Yeah, I'm not taking the shovel. I'm just going to take coins and a cult step, it looks like.
Yeah, Logus says
So
he
I-
is working and just listening in.
I think I'm supposed to take the cult town here, but I don't know.
It's still early enough for the cult town. You don't have to
Yeah,
feel
the-
bad about
the cult
accidentally
town
getting a
giants.
spade because you
I'm
don't.
really
Or-
not gonna get. I'm not gonna get
Benefits are
cult
weak.
benefits out of it.
Like,
That's
yeah,
the
what,
problem.
4 power?
They overcharge probably with
I mean,
the 8 power. and
8-point cult town's not bad.
Yeah, I would agree. I think 8-point cult town is much more reasonable than 2.
Yeah.
Honestly, this might be a game that no one takes a 2 cult town.
I was thinking dwarves would end up with it this game, but
It's just a question of, like, I would have to get the town early enough for it to be worth it, and I'm not sure if I am. I mean, maybe I might get a town next round, and maybe it's worth it, but the 8-pointer might just be better, even.
Oh, it's disappointing, but now I'm starting to talk myself into a ship town.
that's not the worst for giants.
Ship that's pretty good for giants.
It
But
is, it's
isn't-
pretty good.
Isn't 6 coins just better if you
I
make enough
usually
priests?
prefer 6 coins if you make a priest. Unless if he wants 2 shipping for next round.
So, I mean, like, I don't know. I tend not to like the coin towns as much as I probably should, but like, this gets me this is essentially a priest in 4 coins.
Right.
Like, and priests are good currently because priests sent to the cults are still going to get more coins eventually, and I am still wanting to get some cult points.
Yeah, that's a fair point also.
Alright, it looks like it's a ship town.
It counts as econ.
Yeah,
Because he doesn't have enough of that.
that's kind of part of the problem. I don't love that I'm taking these towns. I also have just 1,000,000 power, and I don't need to. I actually don't have any great uses for it.
Build another bridge.
I mean, I don't know where it should go. Bridges are important on this map, but yeah, like.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, are you gonna build a sanctuary town there?
I was gonna spade
Yeah.
there.
I was thinking you were just gonna double dig the brown.
I only have
Oh,
one
you were gonna
dig.
use the cold spade there. You know, I can always hit that red south.
Yeah, that's probably where I'm going now.
I figured that's where you were gonna go either way.
No, not guaranteed.
Yeah.
I don't actually have I don't have 2 single dig spots now, so I will not use power action.
A neighbor. I finally got a neighbor.
You got a power. Yeah, I was charging you early game.
A tiny bit.
As much as I could.
I'm getting scraps here, okay?
Hey, I'll build that gray sooner or later. Don't worry. I got you.
Thanks, buddy.
Anytime. We gotta tag team them.
Put 2 dig.
Oh, there's
Nobody likes
his
the
third
2
town. Yeah, you said you didn't know where your third town was going, but you knew. All
I didn't
along.
know. I didn't know I was getting double dig.
He knew all along.
So I mean, I'll actually be completely honest. Yeah, my plan this round was my plan was to advance ship again, and then I was going to build here, and I was going to.
Now, when you say here, we can't see where.
Yeah, I know. I realized that.
No.
I'm going to build. I was going to advance dig and dig this in order
Oh.
to get to this and this. Yeah. Plus, it made
Oh.
Lumen's life even because we really need to kick Fakirs more. So
No, you don't. You've been...
I enjoy
Power denying
kicking
me.
that was my point. Yes, we don't need to. I don't need to hurt. It just helps. It just helps.
He
me get rid of that
is
effect.
at a huge point lead right now.
Yeah, but how am I going to ever make trading posts?
Next year.
You'll get. There's a lot of passing coins. We said this was a rich game. What happened?
Yeah, you haven't been getting your coins. This one.
Yeah, I've been getting points and priests and stuff. I forgot my priests don't come with 2 coins anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, what a sad. The sad Fakir's life when you have to readjust to playing them without landscapes and you don't know how to judge them. I fell into that trap. I was just like, Fakirs, they're really easy, even without landscapes. So I
It
was like,
looks
wait.
like I'm not getting last place here, though.
Who's getting last place?
I feel like I haven't recovered much from my...
Mike is a bit down, and dwarves are dwarves, but you can prove me wrong.
I'm gonna prove you wrong. You just wait.
I don't believe it yet.
You don't have to believe it.
I don't. So.
Haters gonna hate. Look at all the look at that. You have so much power you can convert it to coins. It's crazy.
No, I need the coins.
Yeah.
Do you get how this works, Andrew?
Maybe?
Maybe is correct.
All right. Here you go, buddy Lumen.
Oh, you're the best. You're the
Yeah.
absolute best. I didn't actually
better.
want a
He's
town
gonna be-
there. That costs a bridge. That's, like, too expensive.
He's gonna be even better when he takes the brown.
I can't be doing any more digging this round.
Not this. I mean, is he gonna dig the brown this round? Maybe, but
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Dig that brown? I have like 6 other priorities, man.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think you're doing it. Which means Brian can dig it next round, and you don't get it down there. But then again, like without landscape, Fakirs are much. It's more often you get just 1 down than 2.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
As a
probably getting at least 2 leech this round.
Oh, you're getting more than that.
Is he?
Maybe. Oh,
No. Okay. Yeah. I mean, maybe. You tell me.
7 points. Look at he's at 83. Look at him go.
Quiet.
He might win this.
Don't look at me.
He's at 83.
Yeah,
You should have done the shipping.
He's done well to get points. I can't knock that. And now the problem is Mike has all these priests and he's coming for my fire cult and I just can't tolerate that. So
What are cults?
That's a good question. I mean, you're up on step 5. I thought you were going to try to beat me on air, and I was like, no, this ain't going to happen.
Dude, my priests are 4 points.
I know. I didn't know. I didn't know what you were going to do.
I can spend a
power.
priest on 2 power and a spade, and that's about it. That's about all I can afford it. Like 4
I don't know,
points or
I
that.
think high cult fakirs. Honestly, you can go like fire 2, air 2, a priest to 3 air, a priest to 3 fire.
Priest
and
to
you
3
start
earth
off on
was
1
fine,
each.
but like that didn't happen. So
Like you can get the step 6 on both those cults pretty easily.
right, but I want the odd steps because the power matters a lot more. I just don't expect to score cults, and it's fine.
you, the guy at 83 points. Yeah, I think you are allowed to say that. You don't necessarily care about every point category.
Very- Well, passing here. Yeah, I think I pass because I need to get points tile,
Yep.
and I don't think it'll
I
be
was
there.
Oh yeah, I guess Ryan hadn't used his dig yet.
But he uses
No,
it, but he would skip the cult step to get the points. I think.
Oh right. He didn't
Oh, I
use
would
his dig.
definitely. So I definitely would have done that. I mean,
I was thinking
I
they were
almost debated. I almost debated letting you send another priest to fire, Mike, but that looked pretty big because I'm.
I thought that's what you were gonna do.
All right.
But like,
yeah.
when you can just pass for 7 coins though, which is fine.
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, I do need their stuff, but okay. Is there any chance I could actually win Earth, or how dedicated are you to that?
I'm dedicated. I mean, where else am I throwing my priests?
I don't know. We'll find out.
There you go, Lemon. There's 2 more leech.
Let's see. I don't
Yeah,
actually
people
know
are
if
saying
I
I
want
was-
this one because I thought you were gonna make some trading post town.
People were saying I was throwing the game to Ryan, but here I am throwing the game to Lemon.
Yeah. I mean, it's not actually clear to me who's winning, but it might be Lumen.
Who do I want to win?
His connection is very fragile. Like he needs.
I was just saying the fact. Yeah, I mean, Lumen has connected, but at the same time, nobody really cares about his connection hex. I'm the
You're
one
right.
I'm the one that could mess with it, but
I'll get it
Okay.
soon. Don't worry.
All right,
oh
and here
gosh,
it is.
darn it! I forgot about my cult power. Oh, what a fool!
Oh, that's,
Oh,
Charge.
Wasted a coin.
I'm getting 6.
at least it's
exact.
only 1. I've made bigger.
Oh, and I have to decline this leech. Oh,
Well, you're gonna have to decline that either way.
I was going to decline that. Yeah, or this fit.
So I want a power action here. Oh.
APS in chat asks, how many points do I expect Fakirs to get from Carpet Flight? That's a really good question and depends on how aggressively you play them. A good goal is 32 or 36, I think. I feel like I'm probably 36 this
I
game,
would
but I'll
agree.
check later. Just that's
I
gut
would
feel.
agree. 32, 36 seems right.
Yeah,
If you're an
I-
overachiever, 40 can work, but that does actually mean you sacrifice other things if you get that many priests in your game.
Yep, usually.
Sure, let me just get this cult step, because I'm winning this Earth cult.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm winning the 7 coins.
Man, I was over the 7 coins. I realized it was a far-fetched dream. Yeah,
Some of you people have coin problems. It's just baffling.
I even built 2 trading houses. Well, I mean, I'll be honest, I want to increase dig.
Yeah, I figured.
Digging dwarves are fun, but where are you building that stronghold?
Nowhere.
Digging dwarves need stronghold.
Who says I'm gonna like full out dig? I can look like there's still a bunch of gray that I can build up. Ooh, leech. I like leech. I might get the stronghold in the last round. We'll see.
I might get the stronghold in the last round.
Oh yeah, what if you don't get a shipping town? What if I took a shipping down there? That isn't so bad.
Do I need one?
No, you really don't on this map.
It gets on water too.
Yeah, I do, but I'm still not sure it's enough.
I agree. I think Livin's doing really good.
This auction was a disaster. We needed to bid. Shouldn't have bid again on mermaids once dwarves were picked. Yeah, they both needed to be pushed down a little.
I mean, am I really out of this game? Like, I feel like you guys are counting me out, but
You're not connected.
that's fine.
You've already scored your one and only town.
Whoa. Only town is
Okay, if you're getting another town, it's gonna take quite a bit of effort. It looks like, so maybe you get it, but
I mean, it's interesting because this black gets me to like a green, gray. So like, it might be worth it. And like, if I get the black, I may as well form a town and all that.
how are you upgrading? Okay.
We'll see.
I guess you're right. That could all work. All right. I don't think Lumen actually does care about this, but
Well, I'm glad you did.
I was gonna say I'm guessing you might just want the leech, but I figured I'll go there. What the?
There's the digs.
Digging dwarves.
Yeah. He said he was gonna do it.
Never lie. Wow, we played this a lot faster than our other ones. This is like only an hour in.
Yeah, I think most of us kind of know what we're doing, and it's pretty straightforward. But I don't know.
Oh.
Mike took the Earth spot. Oh my gosh, what am I doing?
In the party.
All right,
Didn't see it coming.
I'm gonna help. Let's see. Does Lumen?
Lumen doesn't need more help.
I was gonna say, is a free power better than making him pay a victory point for 2 power?
Oh, that's like, you're gonna give me the net same amount over the course of the game, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do things.
He's gonna regret things. He's gonna. Man, I wish there was a better way for Gray to connect with this map. Well, more like dwarves.
I'm really not regretting much. Things are pretty good. There's a chance that maybe I was supposed to bid for Kiers. That's the only thing I'm mildly not clear if Giants were
I'm
actually
regretting that too.
Kiers. But this is that classic problem where I'm not as good at Fakirs as I am at Giants, and so I want to win Giants. So I just took them.
That's why I just wanted to play dwarves, so I just took them. And I legitimately thought they were going to be better than Fakirs.
Interesting, okay.
I mean, I didn't...
Wrong map for that, I think.
I agree. But I wasn't thinking about how connection worked on this map, because we're all pretty new to this map still. And I wasn't thinking about how blue would disrupt connection. Blue seems like it's really bad for gray. Like, gray seems like they get attacked a lot by blue. Which is interesting, because they're not even color neighbors.
They're not, but I agree. Gray actually likes quite a few of the blue hexes on this map, and so...
And blue likes quite a few of the green hexes dwarves want.
Yeah.
What am I doing here? More workers?
It's 4 points. Yeah, 4 points each, or well, 2 points each, right?
Yeah. 4 power for 4 points isn't bad.
Yeah. Not as good as the Fakirs.
No. 3 power for 4 points.
Yeah, that's the rate.
Alright, so I actually have some very crucial decisions in my overall sequencing of this round. Because when a faction builds all their dwellings and not many trading posts, the opportunity to build more structures costs a lot of coins. Like, each new structure costs 5 coins, 3 for the trading post, 2 for the dwelling. And I think that sometimes gets overlooked by a lot of people when they are in the mid-game, how many coins you need for the end game. So I need to balance my want for building a temple here for the points and another priest versus getting my connection more secure versus just ending the round with trading posts versus passing on time. And that's a lot.
Yeah, it's fair.
And I don't know which I'm doing. Logus asks, comments accepted? I mean, sure.
Yeah.
This game is more about discussing and stuff. I do think that... what was I going to say? Maybe I was just going to say something about how Logus is really good with Fakirs. But he says he's just going to be quiet and watch. And then question from the chat, how do we all like the Fire and Ice map in general?
I like it so much. I love this whole center island.
But it's a war.
Yeah, I really like it. I mean, it tends to be lower scoring, but it makes for more fighting for hexes, which I think is what Terra Mystica needs.
Yeah, and especially compared to, like, Gaia Project, where it actually kind of wants to be differentiated now. Like, the fight over hexes is important.
Because, like, the base map, there really aren't too many hexes you fight over. Like, what hexes are usually fought over? If gray's not in the game and it's, like, red-green, the central gray is fought over. But there just really isn't many hexes that are, like, contested.
There's
I guess
some,
the black north, like... green likes it, but like
there's definitely hexes on the base map, but the base map is
there's just not too many. Like there's on this map, like every hex center is almost every hex center is contested.
Yeah, I enjoy this map. I don't love it. The base map's fine too. Like I have fun with both of them. This one does have some slightly different things going on, and yeah, there's usually a little more direct fighting in the centers, and then people go out later.
Hey Andrew, do you want some power?
Depends how much. No, not again. Man, you're being mean. Ooh, now this power is a little more reasonable. I'll take that one.
Yeah. So, yeah, the fact that Lumen's, like, gonna be almost like 30 points ahead of.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. This isn't looking.
I think for 2 rounds I've been saying Lumen's gonna win.
Yeah, I don't love that.
Well, you can't lose to a Fakir's player, Ryan.
Well, dwarves. I need somebody to start bombing some of these yellows.
I could theoretically, but
I don't have enough priests to get all the yellows.
It's just a bit out of reach.
No, that's my point, and that's fine. But yeah, it is a little interesting too, right? Like his yellow's quite safe. When you have a faction that's advanced digging, it's always extra kind of scary because any hexes you actually want just disappear if they can hit them. So. All right. At least Lumen doesn't get a pass tile. I don't think he would, but that's.
No, I wasn't
good,
outlasting
that's
Mike
good.
here.
Yeah.
So, take a temple and waste a priest. I think I have to I need to score more.
You mean your priests aren't automatically worth 4 points?
I mean, he's already overproducing priests, right? He sent 5 to the cult. So the problem is he can't produce 3. Even if he's going to convert these 2 priests to 2 workers probably before passing, or just send them for cult steps. But
or better yet, he could chuck them both to water and get 4 coins for them,
and then produce no priest for the
and
final
then produce
round.
no priest.
Well, it's really, does he want a worker or 4 coins? Or a worker or 2 coins for each priest? It's not that hard of a math equation.
Well, no. The problem
Or he
is
can send them for one step.
If he sends them for 2 coins, though, he doesn't earn them. He can't earn them back.
Oh, that's true. That's
the problem. Yeah, it's
so they are worth 2 coins on their own just by down converting.
Yeah, he could, but he should just make them workers. He could always convert more.
That's also what I want to do with CS still in the round. Do I want to wait for him?
Oh yeah, sorry. You can send them to cults. It's single steps. Yeah.
Or not to let him have a pass tile. I don't think going 3rd or 4th next round is.
Well, then I'll take a priest. Sure.
He's gonna stall too, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he should, right? Like you forcing him to stall.
Gotta get my point somehow. A spade, a dig, a priest, or temp ship. They're not doing me anything.
Yeah.
Oh man, but you're contesting my cult. Get out of my cult.
He is positioning himself so that he can just sanctuary and Earth 3 with a tower.
Well, then I'll take 2 coins and hopefully a 2nd place in water.
Another move now? Can you build anywhere?
Are you taking a bridge?
Bridge.
I want a bridge anyway.
He's advanced digging, so his work represents an act. So
I wanted a bridge anyway, yeah, he could still dig.
that's fair. If you want the bridge anyhow, then...
I needed to take a priest earlier to prevent.
Oh wow, he doesn't want to dig. Wow.
That was weird.
Andrew, you want to explain that? That seems really wrong to me.
Yeah.
It could be wrong. It's just like this worker is, when I build my stronghold, this worker itself is 4 points. The dig is 4 points.
Okay.
I would consider the worker to be 2 points because you need a pair to...
Sorry, the combination's 2 points. Or the combination between the spade and the worker is 4 points.
Sure.
So I also get, I don't know, because if I waste the worker and don't tunnel, and then I don't take a spade, I lose 4 points for the tile.
It's good enough defense. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Mike, for delaying, because I think holding him back is helpful to me.
Yeah,
All
I think you probably had a second, though.
I have 1,000,000 resources.
Typical Ranior game.
Yeah, I do love
We all have a ton of resources.
I think that means I don't even want coins, and I just want this extra hex, right? Like, my network is a problem because red hexes did get taken from me. So the sandwich didn't hurt me a ton, but it did hurt my network aspirations. Because I'm going to run out of hexes to build. But I don't think Mike is getting to this hex, but hitting it anyhow, mermaids.
You going after me? I'm in dead last.
But you're one of my bigger network problems. I mean,
She hits the brown and
Lumen is too, but I can't hit any of Lumen's hexes. So
He can hit his brown. He needs the brown still.
no, he
doesn't.
doesn't.
He just gets the ship town, or he builds a stronghold. He's fine. Look at his econ. He can
I would
easily
think
build a stronghold.
person do the stupid stronghold, and I guess it's points this round anyway. Maybe he was.
Yeah, like he has the econ to build it, and then he doesn't have to take the temp or the ship town. He can take a better town,
I can still take both.
and then he doesn't have to take fire too, or he could take both.
Yeah.
But I highly doubt that's going to happen.
I guess, yeah, though, Mike, I honestly didn't consider the fact of, like, trying to force him to take a ship town and then potentially... But because he can build strongholds so easily, I did not worry about it. Alright, that's too much. At this point in the game, I
don't even need 1.2 power.
I'm not giving up 4 points at this point of the game.
The Earth is a 3-pointer for me, so I'm taking it.
Oh yeah, you do have water one or air one already. I was thinking like air one. I was thinking air one's more points because you also beat Ryan, but you already have it, so it's not more points.
Yeah.
Decide what town here. Go in on network. Oh. We need another ship to connect because it's that now. I'll do that now.
Oh, so the ship towns did get taken. Intrigue.
Oh.
Oh, Ryan, get away from my cult.
Go ahead and send another priest to that cult.
But the priest is worth 2 points.
Yeah, I know.
And actually, it's the second half. So this priest is worth 4 points. The first priest I said is 4 points.
Yeah, you're right. Then you probably just have to let me have it.
So here's the thing. I don't need any range advance.
Yeah,
Well, that's what we were talking about. Yeah. So maybe I was supposed to take that hex to force you.
It's just about blocking someone, and if you take that, you make it a little tougher for him.
Yeah,
I mean, Ryan's probably getting black-red on the...
You're not gonna... Well, so that is the thing. I thought would just bomb this red on me, but it sounds like Andrew's resources are carefully laid out, so we'll see.
Why would I care about bombing your connection?
Like, I don't know. I just I trust nobody else. So
you don't trust me. I feel like I should have earned your trust by now.
But yes, to be open, Mike. That's why I take that. It's not just to potentially block you. It's because I might get both. I might get this red hex next to Andrew, and I need more hexes.
Stronghold time. Let's see, who are we charging? Oh, we only have 2 options. We'll do this one.
3 for 2, huh?
Yeah, I've been turning those down this round, but it's always hard to know.
I'm just gonna count how much I need. Well, my base stuff is only 610.
Oh, wait, it's interesting. Building dwellings doesn't actually do me anything this round.
For you, yeah.
Yeah. So you just start tunneling everywhere.
That's what happens when you don't take Earth 1.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, usually you're still fighting for network, but I'm not.
Yeah, do you begin to see why most of us aren't that worried about you?
I mean, I think I can probably get second. Maybe not. You have 2 towns, you have a sanctuary.
I got a lot of points.
Not getting the pass style is really rough.
Yeah, I'm the only pass style this round as well.
I definitely want to play dwarves more. They're a tricky faction.
They're fun. They are fun.
I definitely want to play them more. Try to get better with them. Yeah, I think this map's just not the map for them.
Found them
Congratulations! Yes, as we said, this map and dwarves is literally the worst combination out of any published
We
Terra
had
Mystica.
to move to connection, but it would have been expensive at the beginning, so yeah, maybe not worth it.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at my board, I probably could have gotten down to like 2 or 3 structures left on my board. But if I went for the connection, I don't think I could do that. And
That's possible. So this is an interesting point then. Like, your game as a whole here still doesn't make a ton of cohesive sense to me then. Part of the reason that Earth 2 is good with dwarves is because, yes, it helps funnel a bigger economy. But again, big economy only matters in games where you can easily score economy. And part of that is hopefully through network. And you completely punted network.
So, I mean, it's still 2 points around, plus it got my econ going early. So, like, it gave me an extra dwelling in round 2, it gave me an extra dwelling in round 3. So, like, it funneled to a bunch of points in this last round in tunneling.
Okay. I'm still not convinced this as many points as just taking Earth.
And I got 2 hexes I need to attack. Now, one lets me tunnel, and one doesn't let me tunnel.
I just screwed up. If I can. That town even. Needed to get next to Lumen there. Can't afford these.
And I think because this one's a tunnel, I take
Yeah, what a mess.
that one.
Yeah, what a waste that was. I'm really toast. I think I even do the town now.
Oh, you don't have neighbors up there. I missed. Oh yeah, I see. This town.
No neighbor. I went desperate and tried to get to that blue there, which is obviously a waste now. But now
I mean,
I can't even-
That's all I'm doing
I
with
get-
these resources.
I get how it's probably the right move for you, Mike, to do that though. I get what you're saying.
I've been challenged by chat to win with fakirs without building a town.
I think that's a bad idea. I think that's a bad idea, chat.
Yeah.
That's like trying to win a game of Agricola without a heart.
If
That's
Lumen
terrible.
if Lumen makes a town, I think he's gonna beat me. If Lumen doesn't make a town, I think I'm gonna beat him.
You mean, well, I still haven't made my first town.
Yeah. So that's my point. Yeah. If you make a town, I think you win this. Right? Like you're going to presumably you're going to make a town. But I'm saying if chat's advising you not to make said town, I think you're going to lose if you.
Yeah. The challenge is not worth it. I don't want to throw away, what is that, 14 or 18 points or something like that.
Yeah.
But you can still build a sanctuary, you just don't take fire too. You can take air 1. You can take air 1, so you still get 9 points. You miss out on a 9-point priest down and another flight.
That's alright. I'm not actually sure.
Oh, I actually need to take this.
Oh, it's not another flight. I don't know what it is.
I'm not really sure what my town is.
It might just be 11 points for you.
11 is reasonable.
Because, 8 is really 9 points.
Also
For you.
reasonable is a different sequence of things. It depends on how much power I get, too.
Just to get.
And Ryan says he wants the 11.
Yeah, I definitely want points. I don't need resources. I can't build. I can't really do anything. In a magical world, if I had so many more resources, I could maybe dreamt of the 4th. That's so many more.
4th town is pretty greedy as giants. You don't have enough things for that.
It's way too far. The real question is if the cult town is better than a priest.
Which cult town?
It's definitely the 8-pointer. I need points. There's a chance that the 8-point town, though. There's so many priests left in the game. Yeah, I'll take an 8-point town. Alright, so Lumen has a town and another. Right, I have pass points. Okay, I might still win. No.
Favorite my neighbor.
Whoa, what's Lumen
Oh,
up to?
you're not getting the town anymore. What?
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Yeah, you needed
awkward.
to town and then fly.
Awkward. When I can't do math.
Yeah.
Awkward.
All right, people, is you gonna get 2 more power from somebody?
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. My plan, just dig.
Whoopsies.
I know the
Yeah,
feeling.
that's-
This
yeah.
is what I've been doing recently, just blowing it.
It happens, but it sucks.
It really does.
Well, if
Going
there's an
down.
undo button, I think it still counts as a win for me, so.
Well, at least you didn't build that town. People were challenging you.
Not build that town. Right.
bad game. Bad game.
Well, he got 1 power.
Yeah.
Oh, and they gave Mike a town. Wow, that's crazy.
Got it anyway. It's just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had it.
But I needed a big charge move to go.
Yeah, he it turns out he didn't have to accept the big charge out. So
Does this do?
I'm not sure it does you anything.
A really bad game. Well,
Well then. Here we are.
here we are. Gonna give the chat what they wanted. No town.
I suspect it made him lose, though.
Well, Ryan, you need your yellow points however you can get them. Gotta get back up to 600. I need them however I can get them right now. Ugh.
Rod, you have a great track record with Giants in the games in general. So I needed to bid them a little for sure.
I mean, Giants just fits his playstyle. Like,
Oh man, this is such an easy win. Jesus.
It should have been a win for you, yeah. But I think it's a loss now. Well, not a loss, it's a second place, but yeah, I think... Because the problem is we tie on network, but I have better cult points than you, and I'll be about as many points as you are after I pass.
Yeah.
Which makes it look like a pretty clear win for me. Whereas if you can get a town...
Gosh, I
think
just
you
like
for
threw
sure.
15 points away. How great is
because
that?
basically it's a sanctuary plus the town, so it's like 14 points.
Yeah,
Basically.
Correct. Yeah,
Well, I mean,
exactly.
then he saves resource points, so it's about 11 points, I think.
Probably 12, but yeah, something like that. You're right, maybe 11. So it's an 11-point difference. Yeah, I suspect I'm winning this by less than 11. So
Where's my stall action?
yeah, I mean the problem is, I mean that's the thing, you don't have one. It just when you built that dwelling, it looked. I mean, yeah, like it
They
sucks.
built it, and I was like, wait, what?
I agree. We've all made that, but I thought, yeah, I mean, he obviously was supposed to. He was supposed to sanctuary for a priest town, and then he'd have
Yeah.
the one extra worker to fly with. Yeah.
This is what happens when I do too much planner work on Snellman.
Oh, yeah, I never use that
Yeah.
thing. I think it's
Yeah,
oh,
that's fair.
man, you've offered me this leech 3 times now, and I just it's really tempting, but I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's okay.
So why even build that?
3 points.
Oh wait, you made a temple. Sorry. Oops. Yeah, building a temple makes tons. And by tons of sense, I mean it's really 1 point above above resource cost, but
Yeah.
1 point is still
At 1 point makes sense.
still better than none. A red hex.
Oh no, I made a red X.
Made
That
him
was
red.
stupid.
I don't have enough.
I instinctively made it closer to my color,
I don't have enough
and
resources.
it turned out to be red.
Far short of building there.
This whole one ship giants thing is fun too. I really did not expect to get away all game with one ship, but
What do they want? Oh,
alright. Because I'm a jerk, I'll rub it in and give Lumen Leech now.
Fine. I don't want it. So I don't have those 3. I don't have a resource point.
11 coins, Andrew.
Oh yeah, that's 4 resource points.
Oh my god.
This isn't Gaia Project, Andrew.
Well, it's funny because like I got all the coins from the last cult, and then like they
Oh,
weren't
and
used
this
for
round,
anything.
yeah, this round.
Because this round the only way to score points is just tunnel a ton.
You could have built a sanctuary, but yeah,
This priest,
not worth it.
if I chuck it to water, it's a point. If I chuck it to fire, it's a point. Water gives me 2 leech, so Lumen is winning. He's getting 15 on network. I'm not competing with him for first or for second. I don't know. I think I have third locked up basically. Either way, I'm just go up water.
I think you're supposed to go up water, especially because that's what I'm.
Well, I mean, either way, it's a point, right?
Yeah, but
I'm just stealing a point from you compared to stealing a point from Lumen.
oh, on fire, I see.
Yeah. George, tricky. Fooled me again.
we tried to tell you early on that.
But I think I get third.
Yeah, it's congrats. Like
I don't know. I mean, I defy the odds. I was told I was getting last.
Okay, fair enough.
we
We
just
did
knew
say
they
that.
weren't gonna win.
Yeah. I mean, wait, are you sure you're not taking last? I guess
I don't
you've
think I'm
slightly.
taking one.
You've
I still
still
have 8 more
you
coins.
have enough. Okay, you have
And
enough.
I have 4
points.
resource points.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot. You are right.
I mean, 120 isn't great. I mean, I don't know.
Third at 30 and you got 120. Good game.
Yeah.
I
did too
mean,
much, though. I shouldn't
Oh,
have-
actually, interestingly, Lumen, it looks like I might have won even if you did town.
Maybe. I do get,
Let's-
I think, one more use of something in the end. But it's hard to say.
well, you also
What?
got 1 point from Air 1.
Well, yeah, it's net
So
11-ish.
I think
so,
the time. I think the town was actually worth only 10 points.
Well, no, so I get
Yeah.
11 just on points. Because I only...
Yeah, it was just it.
So it's whatever the town bonus I get. Or that's if I get a priest, so... Yeah, maybe Ryan wanted it either way.
You would have got a priest town, but I actually think I would have beat you by about
I
a
think-
point.
I
So
think
yeah,
I
I
really wanted
miscounted
to,
my resources in the end, obviously, but I thought I had like 3 more or 2 more workers than I did
Okay.
for some reason. So
Yeah.
Oh boy. I needed to start getting east. I just have to start.
So
with
now we have
access
2
to-
non-experts
So,
here.
Mike, I think you're supposed to start here next to Andrew, right?
As it turned out, yeah. I thought I might get there eventually.
I
but-
mean, I guess that actually doesn't hurt me because then I just double dig over to the gray. Yeah.
Why
It
not
killed
just
me,
start
though. What happened killed me.
like way in the east with no neighbor?
Because like he would start because what he would do.
Because I
He
mean,
wouldn't-
so
he wouldn't
well, the thing I
start
like
here,
about that spot
so-
is it's like 4 hexes for 2 digs out here.
So think of it this way, Lumen. You don't
That's
start
reasonable,
here.
but
You don't
I-
start here. You start here, right? So you start here, and
And-
then you just dig that. So then you
and then
still
you
get this
yeah.
hex, but then you also get that,
Okay. Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I was afraid of getting cut off, but then having to steal that brown is probably good because it gives peers more. Well, probably start where you're pointing. Because yeah, as it stood, I had
Oh,
at the beginning just lost the whole eastern continent with the first taking my blue. really.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I agree. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's enough. There's a chance that we overbid you for some reason, like because we
I
did
stopped
wind up
bidding
hitting
at
your
like
hexes.
15.
We did hit your hexes more than I thought.
Yeah, like
so.
like Andrew was saying, like Gray and Blue are really go to war here. So he killed my game early, and I mean I let it happen. So
Yeah, I guess.
there was no
Yeah, the greens are very
Well, I
important
also
on this.
I
map.
feel like I'm much better off if he actually starts like here or here, because I then get this hex, and I would double dig this instead of that.
Yeah.
I then get to
But a
here.
lot of spots
I form
to-
a town here, and he doesn't really care about this as much. He has more priorities, so I probably get to connect too.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm better off as well.
starting positions would have changed a lot.
it was bad for me. Well, good game, guys. Are we doing another one, or what do you want to do?
I would do something.
I am briefly looking at the stats still. I'm curious how many times
look at
Lewin
that.
flew. Yeah.
How many times did I dig? That's a better question.
Well, let's see. All right. Well, what's your bets? Tell me. I got it.
I think I'm. Let's see. I had like 14 workers in the last round.
The question is, who did
28.
Who flew more or who dug? Or yeah,
I'm
was
looking
it
at
there
the
more
answer. It's
tunneling
kind
or
of
more?
funny.
I have the answer as well. Yeah. It's equal. You guys both have 36 points. You
I
both
was gonna guess
did-
36.
Yeah.
My gut told me 36.
And that's what we said. Like I think for both Fakirs and Dwarves, that's a pretty good standard game. I gave up 14 power or 14 victory points for power. Somebody gave up 20.
Mike.
That was Mike. Yeah.
That's so nice. Lewin only gave up 7.
Yeah,
That's rough.
I had a bad power time.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really should have
Wait,
been
how, like,
Econ round 1, Earth 1 Earth 1 round 2. That really would have made the game nice.
You said what? Round 1?
Econ, either Air 2 or
Yeah,
Earth 2.
yeah. I agree. And maybe
something
I was
about
supposed
the
to go
map.
Earth 1.
It's something about the map that like red and yellow just get along so well because you guys really didn't bother each other
They
at all.
really
It's
do.
really the map, I think, because I just secured my 2 double jump spots in the northeast and the south, and kind of just did whatever.
Yeah, yellow doesn't really care about the reds.
There's very few red hexes he cares about.
Yeah. That's why, like, Ryan, you were saying about how, like, oh no, a giant sandwich, but it really doesn't matter on this map.
It
And, like, we
matters way
said,
less,
we
yeah.
said mermaids were going to run away with it. But I was like, Gray's in the game. I'm not sure if mermaids actually run away with it. Because, like we've been saying, they really do go to war. More than you would think.
and I
by
mean, and
not
it was
neighboring.
tough, right? Like, I mean, most of the time when I'm betting on mermaids on this map, I assume I'm getting 3 towns too, and like, so Mike didn't get that, so like, yeah, that was.
How much did I give up on my bid? Was 17?
You started at 7 points.
Really? Oh, is that much?
Yeah. I mean, I think I stopped bidding mermaids at 15 once it hit
We all
15.
had a 23-point lead.
I still lose, yeah. Even with 23 points, I don't catch you.
Yeah. I mean, you just look at total... Oh, no, total VP awarded is not the right category. Yeah.
I mean, Ryan gained the most points.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I had to gain the most points though because I did give
leached.
up a good chunk each early. Yeah, like.
But yeah,
especially
Red's leeching
especially that,
ability is so good.
That 5 victory point leech was that was. But yeah, I mean, this game went pretty much according to what I said earlier, right? The game plan was hit 3 towns, win network, get some decent cult points, hit pass tiles where I could, if possible, get good favor tiles. That all happened. So yeah, like. Not every game can go according to the game plan up front, but usually if it does, yeah, it's good things happen. So, anyhow, I'm up for something else after this. Yeah,
I would play one.
Yeah, we can
Of
do
something.
another Terra Mystica, or we can rematch in Agricola.
I'd play an Agricola.
Or we can
I-
King Domino.
I know King Domino now.
I don't know it, so I'd rather do it in Agricola.
Okay. I had a really fun one this morning. The one you were watching, Ryan.
yeah.
Alright, so are we switching to all-player commentary Agricola?
All right,
yeah.
bring it on.
Alright, so you guys
Ryan,
on the
go to
stream
your
are
room.
lucky. You have a two event all-player commentary.
They still get their 3 o'clock Agricola game today.
Yeah. Alright, so for purposes of technological reasons, I'm going to take down the stream for about 10 seconds and restart it. So everyone just stay in the chat, stay on your Twitch page, and everything will be fine.
All right.
Thanks everyone for watching this Terra Mystica. Hope